So I just picked up a salad from Subway. They ran out of lettuce, so that's great when you're having a salad. So lucky we put on the 2 chicken strips because I've just dropped one of my fish onto the floor.
Like a bird on a tree.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Britt McQuaid and I'm 25 years old from Perth, Western Australia. Today we are doing a video that I never thought that I'd do, that in one of my, I think, getting to know me videos. I'll pop that here if you're interested in watching that. I actually said that this would be the video that I never filmed. I do have reasons why I said that and I have reasons why I am filming it today, but it is a what I eat in a day video. So if this could trigger you, because I will be discussing what I'm eating, tracking my foods, my macros, how many of those I'm eating, please, I do encourage you just to pause this video. That's completely okay. Please pause it, exit out of it and watch another one or find something else to do. But the reason that I am actually going to film this is if you haven't seen my most recent mental health video around body image, you might not know that I've actually struggled before with disordered eating. So I've never been diagnosed with an eating disorder, but I have experienced binging and trying to eat healthy, failing at it, then binging on bad foods. But recently I've really shifted my mindset and I've removed, I guess, the belief around what is good food and what is bad food, and I've allowed myself to eat a lot more mindfully and fuel my body how I want to. So if I eat lollies, I eat them, I enjoy them, and I'll stop when I want to finish them. And by doing that, I've actually found that I end up not consuming this food as much and I actually crave more of the healthy food. So I've really shifted my mentality, and currently, I think I've explained it in the last few videos, I'm actually doing a 12-week nutrition and fitness program, and the main reason for me doing this program is because I wanted to learn to love myself in the way I feel and look more, and more in particularly how I feel. And I wanted to learn a lot more about nutrition, how to fuel my body, and how to eat a bit more mindfully. Now going into this, I was very open with my coach and said, like, we'll just see how I go tracking, because I'm a little bit worried that I might get obsessed or I might, binge and not show you, those kind of things. So I was very open going in, and I think that's why I found it very helpful. So I am currently on a eating plan, so if you don't want to know this part, just skip ahead. So I am eating 1800 calories a day, which is a lot of food. Of that, the goal is to have 110 grams be protein, and that's the main goal, trying to reach my protein goal. 205 grams of carbs and 60 grams of fat. And so I use MyFitnessPal to input all the food that I consume during the day, to keep a little track of it and try and hit those targets. I've actually found this incredibly useful. I am not advocating for it, it's definitely not for everyone, but for me personally, it's really been insightful and taught me a lot about nutrition. At the very start, I just started making healthier choices and thought that I was eating really healthy. I put it in the app and I very quickly realized that I actually do not eat anywhere near enough protein. I was barely eating any. I was also not really eating many fats. So both those macros were really down, but the carbs and the sugars were really high. So I tended to eat not enough calories either, but what I did eat was all really carbs and sugars. So I found it really helpful, because even when I made those more healthy and conscious efforts, I still wasn't hitting my protein targets. So that made me really sit back and be like, I actually am not fueling my body in a way that is good for me. Now please, I don't want you to think of the numbers that I'm consuming and how much protein, etc., and take that for yourself and mirror. This is tailored towards me. It's very individualized based on gender, my height, my weight, and my training, especially my training. I am on a program at the moment and I train 4 to 5 times a week. So, everything is very set for me. So please, I just really want to reiterate that. Do not assume that what I eat is what you should eat. But I just wanted to sit down and film this video because I've really learned that it's actually not difficult to eat a lot better and a lot more consciously. I've actually found it much easier because I tend to plan what I'm eating the day before, and it just relieves a lot of stress for me. So that is why I thought I'd film this and show you like really easy ways to eat. Nothing in this video is crazy to make. I'm not a chef by any means. Like, you'll very much quickly see that very easy food, very basic food, but very delicious food. So before I stop talking and we get into what I had for breakfast and we start the video, I just thought I'll do the fit check that we always love to do at the start. So I'll always put a long video here. I got my mum to take one today, so I'll put it here. But I am wearing this cropped blue top and this white denim jacket from the Isabel Clark Cross White Fox collection, my favourite collection that I've ever had, that I own. It's from the Sunflower Babies collab, so I absolutely love that. And then the jeans that I have on are from Petal and Pop. That's in my most recent clothing haul video, and my white sneakers from Kmart. So in case you wanted to know what I'm wearing, that's it. But I'll stop talking now, let's get into it. Okay, so it is breakfast time. I am actually not going to tell you the time because I'm a little bit embarrassed to say how late I slept in today, but it was much needed, so that's good. I've never really been like a huge breakfast eater, but I'm definitely trying to, eat something for breakfast these days. Otherwise I find that I get cravings like 10:30, 11, and then I will consume, a lot of food that I will probably regret. So for breakfast, it's pretty simple. I just have this Carmen's cereal. So this one is the Sultana and Cinnamon Flakes. And I have this with lactose-free low-fat milk. That's just my milk preference. I get tummy aches, so I like to have the low-fat one. So I like to have the lactose-free one. This cereal is quite good for you, so I'll put up like the little macros of my breakfast. If that triggers you, again, I do suggest maybe you just skip this video, but because I am currently tracking whilst I'm on a 12-week program, it is important that I try to meet my proteins, fats and carbs intake for the day, particularly proteins. That's the one that's most important for me. So this is pretty good because it does give you some protein. So in a serve you get 4.3 grams of proteins, so that is pretty good, and the carbs on it aren't too bad. So 24 grams of carbs, 2.5 grams of fat. So this is the one I'm going to have today, and then for breakfast I will also have a coffee. So something that I guess won't budge on is that I do have sugar in my coffee. I have 1 teaspoon of sugar. It's just how I like my coffee, and that's something that at this stage I'm not willing to give up. So I'm just gonna make my breakfast, so the cereal and the coffee, and then yeah, I'll probably eat it on the balcony today because it's actually quite a nice day. My camera just went flat, so you just have to excuse the quality of the phone. But controversial opinion is I actually prefer instant coffee over coffee at a cafe, and I know that that is going to divide a lot of people, but yeah, it's just something that I prefer. So I like to have the Moccona one if I have a choice. I do keep it classy a little bit. I'm not like a Bushell's powder kind of grandma coffee, so we keep it a little bit classy, but that's just my preference. So this is the little view of the balcony. So that is why we eat out here, because it's such a beautiful view and it's such a nice day. So let's enjoy my breakfast.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
Change of scenery. I was catching up with my mum this morning. It's actually after 1, but I still haven't eaten my lunch. I'll eat it when I get home, so I'll show you what I got there. But I've just had a Coke, no sugar, so that's what I've also had, and some water here and there. We are actually going to check out Arne. So you might have seen one of my first couple videos on my channel was my dresses from my favorite shop, Arne. It is actually located a bit closer to where I currently am, so I thought, whilst I'm out this way, I'll go and check it out. So I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah, do you want to say hi?
I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
Okay, so it is actually a lot later, but I am back home now and I'm finally going to eat my lunch. It is a very late lunch today, so it's about 4 p.m. I don't normally eat this late, but I started my day a bit later today and I'm just not that hungry. You know, some days I'm hungry, some days I'm not. Also, like, let's keep it really real with you. Like, something has happened here, so my lips all swollen and like swelled up there, if you can see. I've got no idea why. I'm assuming it's like an allergy. It has done it before, so I'm hoping that will go down, but that's not why we're here. So, but for lunch, again, nothing crazy. I have like these little wraps that I got from Woolworths that I've been loving. They're like spinach and herb, and they're low carb wraps. So they're really, really good if you're like watching what you eat, anything like that. And they do taste good. Like, they don't taste cardboardy, anything different. They're delicious. So I believe it's like, how many wraps are in here? So for 2 wraps, because that's how many I'm going to have, I'll get just under 15 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, and 16 grams of carbs. So incredibly good macros in that, especially for proteins. I really do need to work hard on upping my proteins. For some reason, I've realized I don't really eat many. So going to do that. And then just with some little champagne ham. Again, ham, a good source of protein, and it tastes good. And then we've got our light and tasty cheddar cheese that I have from Woolworths. Something that I have really learned that helps me to be a bit more prepared, and you'll definitely see it when I cook my dinner, is having food that's actually like, 1, it's easy to make, and 2, like, it's already done for you. So like, for example, the cheese is already grated, so I don't actually have to think much or do much. And I know that that to some might be seen as lazy, and it is, but it just really helps me. And then you'll see with my dinner that I have a lot of like chopped up frozen veggies already, so that really helps me. So let me make this quickly and then I'll get eating. Does anyone else do this? There was like 1 single piece of ham left over, so I'm just gonna eat it as a snack. But I'll show you the wraps and the size so you can kind of get an idea of what size they are. So, pretty boring meal, but I really like it. So this is the size of the wrap. So like, I have a little hand, so they're fairly small wraps. So I like to have 2, but yeah, they're completely normal. They taste so good. I really, really like this flavor. And yeah, let's roll them up and get eating. I think that we might be heading out tonight, which would be a lot of fun. So I obviously, whilst I am eating healthy and on a challenge for 12 weeks, I still don't want to not live and experience, you know, life. So like, my little tip for me, what I do when I'm going out, I'll still track what I drink, but if I want to have alcohol, I have started having like the Hans Super Dry, because it's very low carbs. So, you know, I'm not going to go over my carb intake or my calories for the day. So that's what I've been doing. Last night we actually went to a wine bar and I had a glass of Riesling, and it turns out that the one I had was really good in calories as well, not too much like sugars or anything like that, which is really good. So I think for me the big thing has been not about eliminating foods that I already ate, it's about finding like better alternatives. So for example, like, I've always eaten wraps. I've decided to look a bit closer at the nutrition values and get ones that are a bit lower in carbs and higher in proteins. And to be honest, these ones taste really good. They're also like resealable, which is really, really good, so they stay fresh, because, you know, wraps can go off. But yeah, that's my little tips. Okay, so it's now about 6:30, 6:45, so I'm gonna eat some dinner. We are heading out soon, so that's why I have on a different outfit. I'll try and get a full-length video of my outfit and pop it here so you can see what it looks like. But I have on this long sleeve top that's from Cotton On, and then I got on corduroy pants that I got from Petal and Pup, and I've just paired it with some brown ankle size boots. But enough about that. So for dinner, if you follow me over on Instagram, which is just at @BrookeMcQuaid, you will have seen this recipe before. but I've really gotten into pizzas. I was inspired by Connor Kathleen, who's my favorite YouTuber, with these pizzas because she uses like a high protein pizza base. So I stopped off at IGA today and I picked up these pizza bases. So these are thin pizza crust and they're wholemeal. So these ones have a 10.4 grams of protein, 39.9 grams of carbs and 6.3 grams of fat. So these are a good option if you're looking to get a little bit more protein in your diet. These are not the ones I normally have. The ones I normally have I've run out of, but I've got the pack and they're from Woolworths and they're high protein pizza bases. You can get 2 for $5. This is the one that Connor Cat uses as well. And these ones have 14.9 grams of protein, 9.2 grams of fat and 22.3 grams of carbs. However, the actual important thing here is that this one pizza base is one serving in this pack, whereas in these packs they count half a base as one serving. I do think they're a little bit bigger, but not huge, so just keep that in mind when you're looking at nutrition base. So I'm gonna just use these ones today. So I will show you what I do to make these. I am not kidding you, I just opened them and they're moldy. That's disgusting. That's like a lot of mold too. Like, I literally just got these from IGA today, so that is disgusting. It says best before the 8th of December 21. So I don't know what's going on there. So turns out we're not having pizza for dinner, which is a shame because I really do like that recipe. I will maybe put the video here or like insert it so you can see what the recipe is usually, because that's what I normally would have. But it looks like I might have to order something. I guess this is a reminder that you can plan for your meals, but there might always be a change. But yeah, no pizza. That's really gross. Whilst I have a little think about what I'm gonna eat for dinner, I'm gonna have a snack. So something else that I've been really liking are these, which are from Woolworths. So they're like protein muesli bars. I have the Sam Pantry ones, and I've got the apple crumble flavor with pink lady apple. You can get these in multiple different flavors, and I'm really finding I've got like chocolate ones in there as well, and it's a good way to get in my like chocolate fix when I'm feeling like that. So for these, one bar has 191 calories, 9.1 grams of protein, 10.9 grams of fat, and 13.3 grams of carbs. So again, good way to get in some protein. And these are like a normal size like muesli bar. They're not, you know, those ones that are mini. So I'm gonna eat that, and then I'm gonna have a little think about what I wanna eat for dinner. I sincerely apologize for the terrible lighting. I'm back on my phone. So we are heading out now, and as you would have seen just before, I unfortunately couldn't make pizzas, but we've just stopped off for my partner to go get some drinks, and I've realized there's a Subway open over there. So I'm going to compromise and go and get a salad from Subway. So I'll show you what I get from there, and yeah, we'll keep going. So I just picked up a salad from Subway. They ran out of lettuce, so that's great when you're having a salad. But it's just got spinach, ham, tomato sauce, I know, controversial again, mozzarella, tomato, capsicum, cucumber. They also ran out of carrot, so dinner's been interesting tonight. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and enjoy this before we head out, and I do have another Coke Zero. Okay, so I am back home from my night out, and I've just changed into my pajamas. So you would have seen last that I had the Subway salad because of my dinner failure. I actually didn't end up drinking tonight. I just had Coke, no sugar, and literally just water. I just wasn't feeling it, but what that does mean is I haven't actually eaten enough calories today. Some days I'm hungrier than others. Today's been one of the days where I'm just not as hungry, but it's literally like midnight now, and I'm gonna have like a midnight snack just to get some of my macros in. So I'm gonna repeat something I had earlier, and I'm gonna have a yogurt. This is the Greek yogurt that I was telling you about before. However, this is just a tub one, and it is the passion fruit flavor. So like the passion fruit flavour of these Siggy's yogurt is actually my favourite. So I've been trying to not eat all of them at once, but I'm gonna treat myself now. So this one has 132 calories, 11.4 grams protein, 4.5 grams fat, and 11.2 grams of carbs. So very good macros in that. But yeah, I'm just gonna have this and then go to sleep. I'm thinking that I might actually film a little bit tomorrow, which it'll be Sunday, of what I eat, so you guys can get a better idea. Yeah, so I'm thinking of filming a little bit tomorrow so you guys get a better idea of what I do eat, and maybe I'll be able to actually make something, show you my pizza or something like that. So I think I'll film that tomorrow, but for now I am gonna enjoy my yogurt. Good morning, happy Sunday. I thought that I will film what I eat today as well, just to give you guys a little bit more of an insight into the different types of food that I've been eating recently. It is 27 degrees today, which is very nice, so we might actually head out, do something outdoors. We'll see what happens. But for my breakfast, I'm just gonna have rice cakes today. Sorry, are they called rice cakes? I think so. And with peanut butter. So this is the peanut butter that I have. It is the Maver's super tasty smooth peanut butter. I really recommend you guys trying this one if you haven't already, because this is all natural. So it is literally, the ingredients are roasted peanuts, 99.3%, and sea salt. That's it. Like, there's nothing else added to it, and it's really tasty. I like to have carrot sticks with this as well. And in one serving, which is a tablespoon, you get 5 grams of protein, 9.8 grams of fat, and 2.7 grams of carbs. So very good macros. This is a really good way to get in some good fats into your diet. So that's what I love to do. And I'm literally just gonna have, I think, 2 rice cakes. So pretty plain, but you know, these little buddies with peanut butter. I think I will have a coffee, and I'll probably eat it out on the balcony. These are my little rice cakes with peanut butter. Occasionally I'll also put chopped up banana on top of it if I want to add a little bit of fruit in. I just don't have any bananas today. And then we have my coffee. So same as yesterday, Moccona with 1 teaspoon of sugar, and low fat milk. Yeah, let's enjoy breakfast. Hello! Alright, so it's now about 11:30 a.m. I think, and we are just gonna head out to the beach. So I think we'll probably grab lunch out, but I am gonna have one of the yogurts that I was talking to you about yesterday. So today I'm gonna have the blueberry pouch one. So I'm gonna have that now, or on the drive there, and then I'm just actually gonna pack a muesli bar in case it gets snacky. So for me, I guess I like to prepare just in case I'm gonna get hungry, then I'm less likely to overconsume. So that's what's been really helping me. So this one is just the nice and natural protein bar, and it is the whole seed bar. Let me grab the box so I can tell you the calories. So this is what this one looks like. Again, you can get it from Woolworths. I just tend to have a look at what protein content's in there and then get whatever one's on sale. So these have 147 calories per bar, of which 7.3 grams is protein, 8.7 grams of fat, and 7.9 grams of carbs. So again, it's just another easy way for me to get some carbs in. But yeah, I'll probably drive to the beach, or my partner, I'm not sure which one of us yet, and I'll have my yogurt in the car and then pack this, and I'll show you what I pick up for lunch. I am back from the beach. Admittedly, I actually didn't stay in the water for all that long, But I did actually use my mindfulness word search that was in my previous video from Kmart and did one of those on the beach. So that was very nice. I didn't end up getting lunch out because my partner reminded me that I'm actually meeting some friends out at 5 p.m. later today. So just in case I ended up buying food there, I thought I'll come home and make my own food. He ended up getting KFC, so I stuck to my willpower and didn't get any. I did have 2 pieces of popcorn chicken and 2 chips, just to keep it real. But for lunch, I am doing a very simple thing, an air fryer meal. I'm gonna use the natural fillets. So these are the hoki, I think is how you say it, fish. And yeah, these ones aren't crumbed at all. So I'm gonna have 2 of those because it's a great way, again, to get my protein in. And then I was telling you guys yesterday that I really into like easy food that I can make very quickly for the times that I'm in a rush. So this is what I'm talking about. So this you get from Woolworths, and it's like prep, set and go. That's what it's called. I've got one in sweet potato. I did have the pumpkin one. They sold out of that one though recently. And I have the onion ones, the chopped up ones. So it's all cubed for use. I'm just gonna chuck in like half a cup of that into my air fryer as well. And then because the Woolworths brand was sold out, I've got like the Macro Whole Foods Market brand for the pumpkin, and that's just diced pumpkin. So again, probably just half a cup of that. So very easy meal. I do suggest maybe like giving it a go. When we first got an air fryer, I thought it was a ridiculous purchase, but admittedly I really do use it a lot. So I'm just gonna chuck all of that into the air fryer for probably 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll show you what it creates. And yeah, that's my lunch, super easy. Also, it's like 2 p.m, so it's a late lunch. So this is the air fryer that we have in case you're interested. So it's the Philips one, very easy. All you do is literally just put the time on and it heats up quickly for you. So in about 20 minutes, it'll all be done. I did actually just go and add 2 of these sweet chili tenders. Again, from Woolworths, just another way for me to get in my protein, and they have a bit of a crumb on them. So, you know, it gives me that kind of almost fast food feel. So yeah, I'm a bit hungry, so I added those 2 in. If I don't eat them, that's fine, because I can just put them in the fridge. So, lucky we put on the 2 chicken strips because I've just dropped one of my fish onto the floor. So I can't eat that. I know it doesn't look that appetizing, but I promise you it tastes better than it looks. So I put the 2 chicken strips into the wrap. This is the same wrap I had yesterday, those spinach low carb ones. And I've just got some cheese and tomato sauce. Piece of fish, unfortunately I lost one, so I'm going to put a bit of vinegar on that. Accidentally burnt my pumpkin, but that's completely fine, it'll still taste fine. So just got a little side of pumpkin and sweet potato. So that's my lunch. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy this now. I am currently watching on YouTube the Full Coverage podcast, the one by Manny MUA and Laura Lee, sorry. Obviously you can listen to it in Apple Podcasts, but I don't know why I like to watch this one on YouTube. So I'm going to go and enjoy my lunch, and I'm going to have a Coke, no sugar as well actually. And yeah, chill out. Well, I'm excited to eat it, even though I know it looks like a random assortment of food. But I wanted to keep the video real, and you know, sometimes I do eat random food. Most of the time actually. But still delicious. Hello again, I'm back. So I went down to a pub to catch up with some friends, which was very good. I actually ended up only having an iced latte there with no ice cream. I do think I took a little bit of footage of that. So I ended up ordering my dinner. I was gonna have Nando's and have some chicken, but like the delivery time on Uber and the price it was gonna make me pay was so expensive. So instead, I've gone to Macca's, and I know you're thinking like, what, aren't you eating healthy? But hear me out, I got a wrap from Macca's, so just the grilled chicken wrap. If I'm ever in a rush and need something quick from there, that's something that I'll go for, or the salad, whilst I've been tracking my food. Obviously, like, I don't always eat that. My favourite thing at Macca's is a double cheeseburger, but whilst I'm tracking for this 12 weeks, those are my two go-tos. So the grilled chicken wrap from McDonald's has 36 grams carb, 16 grams fat, and 36 grams of protein. So that means that I have now hit my proteins for the day, which is the main thing, so that's good. It is 430 calories, but I didn't eat a lot of food today, so I have quite a few left over for dinner. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that and chill out for the rest of the night. This is what I wore to the pub. Stand back for you. It is all from White Fox and the Isabel Clarke collection. And yeah, I think I said yesterday, but this is coming out in like a little green colour, so I'm excited to probably get that. I'm not going to film myself eating this one. If I was more organised, I was going to make veggie pasta for you guys, but I don't have all my veggies. I do have a video of that on my Instagram, so I'll like overlay it here whilst I'm talking, because that's a really easy way to get your veggies in. It tastes really nice, and normally I'd like to make that for dinner so that I had something for lunch at work, but unfortunately I'm just not very organised, and it's, the weekend mode. I don't cook as much on the weekend, so we're just gonna have the wrap tonight. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. As I said at the start, it was one that I said I'd never film, but I guess life changes and my views and outlooks change, and I really do think that I'm getting a lot better at eating mindfully and healthy. So I thought I wanted to show you and kind of like things that I've been eating recently, and also how easy it can be. Nothing I've eaten in this video is difficult to make. I don't even know if I made anything in this video. Again, as I've also said, I just want to reiterate that what I'm currently eating and my breakdown of, calories, proteins, macros and all of that, that's very specific to me. So please don't mirror yourself off me. I am not a nutritionist, I'm not an expert. It's just what I'm eating at the moment, and I thought it'd be fun to film. If it's something that interests you, then I do encourage you to seek out a fitness coach or a dietitian, nutritionist, someone like that has expertise, so you know, because everybody is different. But as always, guys, I hope you stay safe wherever you are. Please let me know in the comments below if you like this video, what else you'd like to see. If you want to see like a training video of what I do during the week exercise-wise, let me know. I'm a bit nervous to film it at the gym, but I do train out like 4 to 5 times a week. So if you're interested to see what I actually do, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!